Hello, Kathy Grinnell here. To help fifth graders get their standard met for using the standard algorithm for multiplication, I found that pointing out a few connections for them to their prior learning really helps them a lot. So if they're doing a 2-digit by 2-digit, connect back to what they learned in fourth grade about the open array and how they had to do 4 different products. So then lead them to this intermediate step called partial products. So stack up the numbers like we would do traditionally, and then come back up here to their open array and point out this first fact and say, where did we get 24? They're going to say 3 times 8. Ask them, where do you see 3 times 8 down here with the digits stacked? So they're going to say right here. So we notice that we're going to do first 8 times 3. What is it? We just write the number underneath in the place values. So then I come up here and I say, what about this problem? What fact is that? And they say 8 times 60. So come back down here. Where is 8 times 60? Right there. This here to the side is just some possible scaffolding you might give your students to remind them that we used expanded form. And you can also show them this little pattern or step-by-step that's happening over here as well. So we had 4. Another thing to listen to is the language. If I ask the kids what is 8 groups of 6 tens, we can hear 48 tens. So when we come down underneath, we write 48 tens. Okay, how about this box up here? What problem did we do? 3 times 40. Come down here. Where is that in our problem? Ah, I see it right here. 3 times 40, or 3 groups of 4 tens, which is 12 tens. And then that's that other way, that crisscross or backslash, whatever you want to call it. Then we do our last box, 40 times 60, which is 2,400. I like to live here in this area for a few days and really let the kids see this pattern that's going on. I ask them, what benefit is this strategy to your open array? And they mention 2 things. They say they don't have to draw the box, and they also don't have to rewrite the products. They already have them stacked up for them. So they really enjoyed that today. Once they get comfortable, then we can move on to the standard algorithm and start showing them these, again, connections. If we start with 8 times 3, instead of writing 24 below, we'll just carry the 2 in the tens place and write it here. And then we still do the next step, 8 times 60. We say 48 tens, add another 2 tens, we get 50 tens. And then stop and point out that this 504 is the sum of your first row of 1 times 1s and 1s times 10s. Same thing, this is the trickiest step for them. We move over, we usually say, forget about this guy, you're done with this carry mark. 4 times 3 is 12. Instead of writing it underneath, we carry the 1 and we write a 2. This is the hardest step. This is very abstract. The kids want to know, why do we put a 1 in the tens place and the carry mark in the tens place? So again, really showing them those connections. If I do 3 times 4 and get a 12, my next step is 4 times 6, 24, carry the 1, just right up here in their partial products. Show them that this is that 24 fact from 4 times 4, and then we're adding the 1 carry mark from the previous fact. That is harder than it sounds, so we really want to spend time with them looking for those connections. They can then see that this partial answer down here is the same as the sum of these 2. So the most success with this is helping kids see the connection from the visual conceptual to this stacking idea to this most efficient shortcut with the carry marks. Any questions, leave them below. Thanks, guys.